It's Rowdy Retro Reviewer here again. Back again with another Scooby-Doo related movie review. Today, I'm here to share my thoughts on
Scooby-Doo and the Legend of the Vampire.
I'm sorry, I just had to do the Scooby-Doo voice impression for this video. And I even got my little Scooby-Doo Funko Pop figure right here. Just for the video. Now, as usual, I'm pretty sure most of you guys have already seen this movie before on VHS, which I got in my collection right there, and a DVD. But just in case you guys haven't seen this movie, or at least heard of it, have no fear, I'm here to share my thoughts on it and explain the synopsis on the back of the DVD.
And all new Outback Adventure, mate.
Music, mystery, and a legendary
Australian vampire, mate,
are all part of the mix as Scooby-Doo goes
down under
for a hair-raising adventure in this all-new Scooby-Doo movie. On a vacation in Australia, Scooby and the Mystery Inc. gang attended a music festival held at Vampire Rock. But the music goes flat when the gang learns that a legendary Australian vampire creature called the Yowie Yahoo is kidnapping the musical acts and turning them into vampires. That can mean trouble. Masquerading as a heavy metal band, Scooby-Doo and the gang must survive a trio of rock and roll vampires if they want to crack the outlandish outback mystery surrounding the legend of the vampire. Now, what do I think about this movie? I think it's alright. I mean, sure, maybe it's not like the best movie ever. I mean, some people might say it's bad, some say it's good, some say it might be a guilty pleasure, depending on how you look at it. But I think this could be an alright shit movie to watch. It is cool to see Scooby and the gang tackle a different vampire mystery, but set in another country. I gotta admit, the Yowie Yahoo is quite a menacing looking villain. I mean, look at him! He's like something you will see in a horror movie, you know? The Yowie Yahoo. Oh boy, what a name. Now, I don't know much about the history behind Australia, and I'm not sure if they do have any Australian vampires. You guys can let me know down in the comments below if that's true or not. Another thing I like about this movie is that they brought back the Hex Girls, who first appeared in Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. And yes, I am aware that the Hex Girls didn't often make countless appearances in a few Scooby-Doo movies and TV episodes. And I even knew that Scooby-Doo and the Haunted High Rise, which fingers crossed we'll get to see that movie someday. It was going to bring back the Hex Girls, and it was going to have like a flashback sequence that would have been taking place in Oak Havens, where Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost took place. But anyways, I'm getting off topic here. I know that you guys really like this movie, and I bet some of you guys in Australia seem to know about this movie. And I don't blame you. It has decent jokes, great animation, and an interesting plot to follow. And to this day, Scooby and the gang continue to be very, very popular. Since it has been 55 years since Scooby-Doo's been around. I gotta admit, the Yowie Yahoo does have a few hench menaces, make that hench vampires, the Wild Wind. They were originally a human rock band, but after they started to camp out at Vampire Rock, they were never heard from again. I'm sorry that I had to use the scary voice for that part, but I had to. And just want to let you guys know that I never had a problem with this movie, because I did grow up with this a lot all the time. In fact, funny enough, whenever I want to watch this or Monster of Mexico, I usually like to listen to the audio commentary by Fred, Shaggy, and Scooby. Yeah, it says it right here. Yeah, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, when some of the direct-to-video Scooby-Doo movies were becoming brand new, they used to have like little interesting bonus features for the viewers to check out, which I'm kind of disappointed that they don't do that anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against some of the recent Scooby-Doo direct-to-video movies having 3 random bonus cartoons from other previous Scooby-Doo episodes, but I think they could have just had like better special features. But that's just a minor nitpick. So yeah, sometimes I just like to listen to the audio commentary by Fred, Scooby, and Shaggy, voiced by the legendary Frank Welker and the late Casey Kasem. I gotta admit, when you get to the ending, it's like playing a video game, because there's so much action, suspense, and mayhem. Mystery Inc. trying to defeat the Yahoo and the Wild Wind vampires. I'm not gonna spoil the ending a little bit, because I know that you guys are already watching this video, and you gotta point out in the comments below that you guys don't like spoilers, which I totally respect. But anyways, to anyone who hasn't seen Scooby-Doo and the Legend of the Vampire, I highly recommend it. I'm sure you can find find both a VHS and DVD copy of this movie at some kind of antique store or thrift store somewhere close to where you live. Or better yet, you can probably order the movie on Amazon, which that's another way to get the film. Or if you happen to watch Cartoon Network, I'm sure the movie will be shown on that channel at some point. Well, I have a feeling they might, since Scoob-tober is right around the corner. And Scooby-Doo and the Legend of the Vampire is probably right up your alley. Might not be like a Halloween type movie like Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King, Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo, or Trick or Treat Scooby-Doo, but I think this movie can be a lot of fun to watch. I mean, I already described that it has great animation, great characters, and all that. Oh, and the music. I gotta admit, the music in this movie is pretty upbeat. And I think this is the first Scooby-Doo movie to use the original Scooby-Doo Where Are You music score. But they probably modified it to make it sound a bit more modern. In fact, they will probably do the same thing again with Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico. So I'm guessing this is more like a different variation of the Scooby-Doo Where Are You music score, which I guess that makes sense, considering how because the Scooby-Doo Where Are You theme song is recognizable, and we have seen a few different Scooby-Doo movies and TV shows to have like their own version of the song. Most recently, Scooby-Doo and Guess Who had like a different variation of the Scooby-Doo Where Are You theme song. And the movie Scoob did the same thing. But anyways, I'm getting off topic here. It was pretty neat to rewatch a classic Scooby-Doo direct-to-video film like this one. And the Yowie Yahoo still looks pretty menacing. And there's no lie about that. I mean, look at him! He's like the type of character you would see in a horror movie or something. I know that's a bit of a stretch, but it makes sense. And I don't blame Mystery Inc. I don't blame Scooby and the gang for running away from the ghoul. I mean, look at him. He's terrifying. I mean, I'd be scared out of my mind too if I saw the Yahoo lurking around in my neighborhood. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. And make sure you stay tuned for more groovy videos like this. And I promise I'll do part 3 of my home media collections returns video tomorrow. Depending on what I'm doing, okay? I promise that.